Hi everybody, I am Nikki Gaga and my presentation is on a supermarket called Ratnadeep. To give you a gist of what Ratnadeep today is, it is a 17 chain retail stores in the twin cities of Hyderabad and Secunderabad. There are three managing directors who take all the decisions related to the supermarket. Each store of the supermarket has a manager and two supervisors. It deals with 300 plus suppliers and provides employment to 1200 plus people, where majority working are women. The warehouse of Ratnadeep is of 30,000 square feet. To know what challenges Ratnadeep faces today is the pricing, it being on the higher side compared to its competitors. The sales on the first floor are not going too well. The warehouse wastage and damage also incurs in Ratnadeep. Utilizing resources to its maximum, here we are talking about the employees of Ratnadeep, and the supply chain logistics is another matter of concern for Ratnadeep. The analysis of Ratnadeep, this is to know the macro and micro factors of Ratnadeep that affects the business. The PEST, Potter's 5 forces, and SWOT all utilize basic framework for reviewing a situation. PEST is for the macro environment and Potter's 5 forces is for the micro environment. The SWOT analysis is for the strengths and weaknesses, which happens to be the internal analysis of Ratnadeep, and the opportunities and threats would be the external. To know more about the strengths, the ambience, the location, store formatting, and Ratnadeep being a trusted brand since 26 years become the strengths for Ratnadeep. The weaknesses include its pricing strategy, the employee error, especially when it comes to billing, the accounts and inventory checks. Under opportunities, Ratnadeep can plan to go online. It can open up with express stores and also have coffee shops in its store. The threats for Ratnadeep is its competitors' pricing strategy and software issues, as it does not give any accurate data at the end of the year. Lean manufacturing is basically manufacturing without any waste. The objective here is to eliminate all the waste that it has when it orders for the raw materials to when it delivers to its customers. The benefits of lean is experiencing a 100% increase in labor productivity, 50% decrease in production time per unit, and 90% reduction in all major types of inventory. How do you increase the profit in a business? Waste elimination is one of the most effective ways to increase the profitability of any business. Just in time can increase and improve the efficiency of the processes. Within lean systems, improvements are a matter of daily practice and are never ending. Also, the term continuous improvement, not always but often, is a small step improvement rather than big step improvements. 5 S's are improvements at the workplace practices that facilitate visual control and lean implementation. By 5 S's, we mean sustain, set to order, shine, stabilize, and separate. A can-do attitude is the starting point, and if Ratnadeep and his staff don't believe that the perfect order is attainable, normal error rates will persist. In order to eliminate waste and eliminate wait time, the company has to be able to look at the value stream of the process. That is, what is it that adds value to the product and what is it that does not add value to the product. Six Sigma is a reference to a particular goal of reducing defects to zero. Now, Lean Six Sigma starts with the customer, and the goal is clear: to eliminate anything that doesn't meet the needs. Coming to lean manufacturing recommendation, this is to reduce the wastage and cost for Ratnadeep. By powering their vehicles with natural gas instead of diesel-based trucks, Ratnadeep would reduce its fuel cost by 7%. This has already been used by Tesco. The products of Ratnadeep, like that of breads and milk, has a lifespan of 4 days. And if not sold, it is trashed. For this, Ratnadeep can reduce its own wastage and loss by putting the products on sale on the last 2 days, that is say 40% off on MRP. This would basically reduce Ratnadeep's wastage and losses. The floor package of Ratnadeep faces a lot of damages and is torn when it's brought from the when it's transported from the warehouse to the stores. This can be avoided by using pallets and trolleys, because currently Ratnadeep does it all manually, and that puts a lot of pressure on the packets. Coming to the research approach, the primary research was done by interviewing face-to-face, standardized questionnaire and semi-standardized questionnaire. The secondary research was done using textbooks and the internet. Coming to data analysis, I had interviewed about 500 customers of Ratnadeep. Most of them were males who were happy to answer, and a lot of questions were put up to them to understand what they like, and accordingly a lot of suggestions were worked on the negative answers. Coming to how much they normally spend in a month, the people who actually range from 400 to 800 rupees that they spend in Ratnadeep in a month. Mostly what people shop in Ratnadeep is the food and the groceries. To find out as to why there is so much less sale of the crockery, the home utensils, I even questioned people as to how do they find the in-store signage of Ratnadeep. There are 47 people who find it alright, but there are 27 and 26% who find it bad and okay. And this section of the people are not even aware of the existence of the first floor, which has the crockery and home utensils. Now, how to increase the footfall on the first floor? Firstly, it's very important to create an awareness that this floor exists by having a signage for the floor. You need to have it put at the staircase of Ratnadeep wall. Again, to target the schools, because for instance, you give them rupees 150 off on stationery or on sports, on indoor games or something. That would target school children, and the idea to market it to school children is because of the impact and influence they have over their parents. The LCD TVs near the counters, the billing counters of Ratnadeep, is another section where we can start marketing the first floor. That's one spot where customers stand and do nothing but wait for their billing to happen to get over. And at this section, when there's something really attractive happening on the LCDs, that would actually capture their attention as well. On asking customers the frequency of visit to Ratnadeep, most of them prefer visiting Ratnadeep during the weekends, and the shopping pattern of people surveyed is they visit once or twice a month, and they buy as and when they want. Also trying to understand the timing, as most of the people who like to shop is in the evenings, and the mode of payment is mostly by cash, but people do use credit and debit cards as well. Here the idea is to work on the expansion of Ratnadeep. If they really shop mostly on the weekends and in the evenings, that means that most of the people are not free during the weekdays and are not free during the daytime as well. For such people, we could target such working housewives, the bachelors and the spinsters, and people who want an ease in life. For them, we could start with online shopping, and Ratnadeep could actually target such customers and increase their sales over a period of time. The strategy of Ratnadeep is its location. Ratnadeep tries to open stores in primary locations which has a lot of localities around it, and that would increase the footfall. So when asked people the reason of buying at Ratnadeep, most of them actually said that they find the convenience, followed by the quality and nearness to home. We can use Ratnadeep's strengths a little more. Customers are happy about the music, the temperature, the lighting, and the cleanliness of Ratnadeep. What lacks here is the aroma. For this, we could actually have a coffee shop introduced, which would be a nice, relaxing sit-out place for a lot of buyers and for people who just come down for coffee. This would actually be a win-win situation to both the eateries or the coffee shop and Ratnadeep as well. Coming to employees' handling and behavior at Ratnadeep, Most of the customers find the employees courteous, groomed, and quite efficient and knowledgeable. But what some of them say that the employees lack is a smile. I think that's what Ratnadeep employees need to have. They need to look happy and cheerful. The cashier interaction, speed, and the checkout counters are also pretty good with the customers. But there are times when there is a lot of rush when shopping in the evening, especially. For such hours only, Ratnadeep could have one counter dedicated to people who shop for less than 10 items, because then they have to stand in the long queues. Coming to competitors of Ratnadeep, when asked the customers where else do they prefer shopping apart from Ratnadeep, most of them answer the local stores or the Kirana stores that we call in India. And the reason as to why they prefer Kirana stores is because of the home delivery that they offer to the customers. And when we compare Ratnadeep with the Kirana stores, ambience and variety of products is much more in Ratnadeep than the Kiranas, but people find the Kirana stores more convenient. The drawbacks when we try to understand from the customers as to what they do not like in Ratnadeep is the distance from home when compared to Kiranas, and the parking arrangement that Ratnadeep has, which is very limited. For this, Ratnadeep can get started with home delivery option as well. Here people can choose their own window as to when they want their products to be home delivered, and Ratnadeep can work on it for the customers. The objective of the project is to improve the existing practice of Ratnadeep in strategy, marketing and operations with cost benefits. On recommendations, we would like to work on the customer relationship management with Ratnadeep. They could start off with loyalty cards, gifting vouchers, and for online customers, especially where they have the databases of customers, they could have 10% or some sort of an offer for special occasions like the birthdays and anniversaries. The whole idea here is to pamper your customers. Investing in retail brand, again, Ratnadeep is already a brand, and it has its own brands when it comes to grains and pulses. It needs to attract the customers more by having more advertising to show that they are cheaper than the other brands, and that would attract a lot of customers, and over a period of time it would help Ratnadeep build its brand even better. Coming to marketing, there are zones which are called hot zones. These are places where a lot of customers have to pass by, and the footfall is much heavier than any other section of the store. For example, there's the entrance and the billing counter of Ratnadeep, which are the hot zones. At the entrance, Ratnadeep had placed the breads rack, which is anyway sold pretty well at any time of the hour. There was a section where Ratnadeep had placed its cool drinks, but it was hardly making a sale of 4 to 5 bottles per day. On recommending Ratnadeep to make the products more visible and to put it at the hot zone, they placed it at the entrance, and today, or at least the time when I was there, Ratnadeep was making a sale of 20 bottles per day, which is 4 times of what it used to make. Again, talking about the billing counter being the other hot zone of Ratnadeep, initially there were eggs placed at the billing counter, and they could have been placed with products such as the CDs and the magazines, which makes a sale of only 2 to 3 per day. But right now, after making the switch, there's an increase in the sale by 5 times, that the products are sold between 10 to 11 per day. Coming to operations, Ratnadeep can reduce its employees from each store per shift, that is at least by 25%. The idea of reducing is to utilize the maximum resources that it already has, and these reduced employees are not unemployed, but they are pushed to the new stores that Ratnadeep is coming up with. Ratnadeep can also explore its supplier options, because there would be suppliers who would give better margin and service to Ratnadeep. Ratnadeep needs to upgrade its software because the software it is using currently, the e-retailer, does not give the accurate information and accurate accounts at the end of the year. To conclude, Ratnadeep really needs to work on its strategic decision to ensure its market position. Also to understand that Kirana Walas are learning very quick and we are learning a lot as the competitors are as well, supermarkets. Ratnadeep and such supermarkets need to work hard on their marketing strategies to ensure that every customer is retained by them. Thank you.